Many of us have historical books or family Bibles or keepsakes that we'd like to keep preserved, and the best way to do this is to create phase boxes. So we can have books that look like this, that are deteriorating very quickly, and we can create little boxes for them that look like this to keep them safe. So to do this, the tools that you're going to need are a pair of scissors, an X-Acto knife, something to tie up your box. I have twill tape here, double-sided tape, something to fold. I have a bone folder, but anything will do. Some relatively flimsy cardstock or folder stock, and a ruler. So what we're gonna do is we're going to measure the length of the book, the width of the book, and the depth of the book. And I already have that written down, and I just use a sewing measuring tape, or you can use your ruler, whatever you're more comfortable with. And we're going to first, to go lengthwise for the book, we measure out the length, which is 7.2 centimeters, and we mark that down on our folder. And then we're going to do the depth, which is about 1. And then we're going to go back and do the length again. And then the depth again. And then once more, the length. So we have the length, the depth, the length again, depth again, and then the length once more. And then we're going to measure the width this way on our folder stock, which is about 4.5. We're going to do that all the way down to create a guiding line for ourselves. And then we can get our ruler, because we're going to cut along the marks that we just made so that we get an outline of the book. So I've made marks, and it goes here and all the way down, and I'm going to cut all along there for this book. I'm going to use my ruler so that I make sure that I have a straight line. And then we're going to go this way. And it should make a cutout like this. And we'll still have our notches that we created as our guiding line for the length and the depth of the book. Now, those lines that we made first, we're going to create full lines going across the width and we're going to create lines that we can fold on for later so that it makes life easier. So before you fold, it should look relatively like this. And then we're going to take our ruler again. I like to use it to help me create a guiding line for folding along the lines that we just drew. And then we're going to take our bone folder, or any tool that you have. A plastic ruler could work. We're going to flatten out the folds that we just made. And so your paper should fold like this, and you'll be able to fit your book in the center, and it'll fold over top like that. And we'll create another one that fits the measurements for the book that will go the other way so that it encapsulates the book. So let's do that. So here I'm going to use the encapsulation tape, and I'm going to put it on the interior of one of the pieces that we cut out. And then I'm going to overlay the other piece on top of that so that they stick and create a nice little book box. Then I'm going to use some twill to tie up the box like a present right at the top to not put strain on the spine. Thank you for joining me and learning how to make face boxes, and I hope that you can do this at home and just have fun with it, keeping your personal book collection or old historical material safe.